Episode 173
Yep,
of
yep.
Candid Conversations with MC 333. How you doing?
Great, man.
You
Great.
want to sit in on
Yeah.
this, bro? Okay. All right. So yeah, we're here live from Culture Shock Studios where we do the podcast and things. You know what I mean? We had some sponsors contribute, so we got the lights up and running. The dog's clearly over there doing his thing.
Doing this thing, we chilling.
You know what I mean? But what up? What up? How you doing?
Great, man. Great. Thanks for feeling great to be that. Thanks for bringing me on
Awesome.
always and stuff like that. How's your screen on that end, by the way? Because I'm not seeing your screen up. So just let's just check.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, okay.
That's good.
We good.
I just gotta
That's
do one of
great.
those.
Great.
Do that.
Reset.
Do a little
Refresh.
reset on this one. Let me. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can hear you on the other one.
All right, perfect.
All right, so let me just get this. There it is. There it is. Yeah. So I was just recently met because of this group chat. Let's just me unscrew the top.
Good, we good.
There we go. Just met because of this group chat, and yeah, opportunities kind of presented themselves, and I just wanted to, take a time to shout you out for pulling up. You know what I mean? Because you never know with today's society what could happen, and we're both taking a chance here to see what possibilities there are.
Right, what can come from it?
Yeah, exactly.
What they say, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So just me together to there we go.
There we go.
Can
There
do
we go.
to
Sure.
continue making this scene out here build up. There we go. There we
Smooth,
go.
smooth, smooth.
Yeah. So just gotta take a moment. When did you start your musical endeavors?
Musical endeavors back in 2018.
Okay.
2018. I was probably around 18 years old.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Couple years in. So 2018. Um, I've always kind of been writing, kind of as I got older. 17, 18, stuff like that. 16. Decided to hit the studio. All the people's all my people's, they rock with the music and stuff like that. So we decided to put it out. We got some good feedback. Um, and that was when things I kind of seen kept building a vision and kept adding on.
I hear that. I hear that. Okay. Okay. So what was the driving force behind you starting your career?
The driving force, you know, growing up, I've always had a dream, I would say. And sometimes when you're growing up and you have a vision or you kind of want to, you're thinking bigger for yourself, you may not know exactly what that is early on. And I had to go through that as well, not knowing exactly what that was. But working all kinds of jobs and stuff like that. Being in the field, doing different types of things and stuff like that. I always knew I kind of wanted to do something bigger for myself. Something more representation and in correspondence with me, and
Okay.
represent everything. Just me as an individual. Um, so that was really the driving force of it all. As I got older, the vision kind of started to become more clear, I'd say. So it just kept piecing it together and kept it flowing.
Okay. Sounds headstrong and dedicated.
So
All right. All right. So now, what is your goal?
the goal with this music stuff really, I love teaching, I love education, and I love learning. Um, I think all those things are very important, and I think continuous knowledge and continuous learning is always good. I think there's never any room to cap your ability of learning. Even outside of school, we always have something that we naturally kind of gravitate to, and I think always keeping our minds bright and keeping it going is one of the best things. And I teach a lot through my music, really, and that's what really the mission is to teach, impact, and if I can, based upon an experience I went through, show another, teach another, relate to another, and they can go through a situation with some wisdom that they may have got inspired by me, then each one teach one, and we're gonna keep it going like that. And as long as I impact someone, you know, impact a few, and I'm saying teamwork makes the dream work, and we're gonna all change the world.
True. True. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Now I have this. It's this album here. Yeah, it's the album.
Yeah.
14 songs right here,
Yep.
and it's called Introspective Two by
That's it.
MC333. Let's talk about that for a minute.
For sure. For sure. So introspective too. That just dropped around June, July-ish. A little early summer tape and stuff like that. We have 14 tracks on there. Shout out to all the producers. Army of the Lord, Endless Abilities, Morte, Big D. You know what I'm saying? You guys all going crazy and stuff like that. Appreciate all y'all. Helping me put the project together. Without the producers, sometimes we wouldn't be where we at being able to create. So shout out to all the people who be doing the production type stuff behind the computer.
Straight up, straight up. It's a dying art with all these AIs coming into play. But you know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
How do you think artificial intelligence is going to affect the industry?
Huh, man. Well, let me tell you, this AI stuff is pretty crazy, and it is moving fast. We are moving fast into it, and it's gonna keep coming. Um, so it's really just adapting with it. But I think with this music stuff, I think as people, we still gonna value real and organic lyrics for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna value being able to make music together, being in the studio together, being able to collab. Like all that is very organic, and all that builds relationships to get us where we want to go anyway. And uh, I think that won't fade. Just like that. So,
Okay,
I see a lot of artists as well and influencers who may back or don't back AI, and a lot of the artists as well. They may say, rap may not continue because of AI, this, that, and the third. But I do believe, human interaction, and it, is a big thing when it comes to this music stuff. Because
definitely.
at the end of the day, we are talking about our individual experiences. We are, putting emotion on tracks and stuff like that. It's all
Yep.
based upon a vibe, and I don't think you're gonna get that same connection with some AI.
True. True. Like as many things as it will make possible, it's also going to create a detach from like emotion if it's overused. I feel
Correct, correct.
so. Just be mindful of all that you're doing with your artificial intelligence because it is adaptive. It is very adaptive.
Indeed, it is.
Oh, speaking of adaptive, you see, start talking about artificial intelligence and the lights go out. Listen,
Trust me, man.
y'all wanna hit up that PayPal e-child transfer donation. You're welcome to share the
Indeed.
shock at gmail.com. You can forward whatever nominal donation you find worthy or within your budget, and it'll help go towards keeping the systems running and getting things upgrading.
That's it. That's it.
'Cause we all need to upgrade. You know what I mean? Like you saw me last year. Oh, here comes a donation. Thank you, thank you. All right.
We're gonna
You know
keep
what I
it. We're
mean?
gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep
Doesn't
it
take
going.
much, but they wanted to see flashing lights, so there's some
Yep. Yep.
flashing lights for them right there. All right. Hopefully y'all don't have a seizure. But if you're listening on the Village Global Network, you can catch us on Expose the North 8741 if you want to see the video. Expose the North 8741 at Expose the North 8741. So youtube.com at Expose the North 8741. Check me out. We are a part of the Village Global Network. The Village Global Network is broadcasting to over 117 countries globally. If you'd like to be a part of that or get a package, send an email to info villageglobalnetwork.com. We have promotional packages ranging from $350 to $1,100, and those packages cover a myriad of publications and podcasts within the Village Global Network. We also have plans that will allow you to add a character to Me and the Boys Wrestling. So if you'd like to be a part of Me and the Boys Wrestling, which you're going to see an excerpt from in a bit, you can hit up the block online on Instagram or at POEZ on YouTube. Check out that man doing his thing at POEZ on YouTube. We're gonna bring up uh, the most recent episode of Being the Boys Wrestling, so y'all get a little bit of a, you guys get a little bit of a taste of what we're talking about here. Um, season 1, episode 1. Yeah, we did that. So let me just pull this up a little bit here. Yes, we do. Okay, let me find an excerpt right here that's appropriate. There we go. Okay, so right now, this is a scene where Stephanie McMahon, I believe, is taking on Mad Moxie. Mad Moxie was the QLLW champion. You know what I mean? For me and the boys wrestling. So we're gonna share this right here. Bang. So you can see a little bit of what we got going on over at me and the boys.
Hang on, and the character will miss or something. Mad Moxie had it locked in that time.
Yeah. Oh, she just like Stephanie did the clothesline.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, you can't turn your back on Mad Moxie.
celebrated way too long on that one. Oh, there's the block. Oh, chop. Okay.
That's normally what gets her in the matches, though. She takes an extra minute, some move like that, and then you end up a hair behind.
Oh, wow. Spinning Bulldog. Yeah, this is me and the girls wrestling. This is a Royal Rumble right here.
Oh, wow.
What a save. 5-star classic in the building. Back elbow by Moxie to Stephanie. Driver! You see that move?
That is just... That move is ridiculous.
Mox rocks socks with the soup driver.
Just a flurry of strikes there. Stephanie McMahon, Mad Moxie. This one's over. Mad Moxie versus RVK 2.
Oh man, RVK is who took the title from Mad Moxie last week.
What are the odds?
I mean, substantial to insignificant, really, if you think about the amount of characters, the amount of matches potential between those characters, the amount of chances they need to get a chance for a chance at the title.
That's it.
It's astronomical, almost insurmountable.
The odds are definitely poor. Mad Moxie, perennial contender for the Ladies Championship, going to get another crack at RVK, who dethroned her on the Season 6 finale. They call it the greatest match of all time. It was a pretty good Rumble.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, if you want to be a part of something like that, I mean, come on. Mad Moxie, for those of you who don't know, is actually a character at Canada's scariest haunted house, Haunt Manor.
Yeah.
Yes, Haunt Manor, which will be starting its tryouts in the beginning of August every Sunday. Just putting that out there, you know what I mean? They also sponsor me and the boys wrestling, which means that we get to keep the lights on a little bit longer because we were talking about them.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Is what it is. So back to you and what you're doing now. So what would your go-to song be off of Introspective 2?
Ooh, off of Introspective 2, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love all my music, honestly. But if I
Good
was gonna
answer.
pick one song, probably I still wouldn't even pick one song. But if I was gonna pick one song, I'd say I'd be rocking with Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
be rocking with Zelda. There's a lot of good songs, so like
Okay. I see that. This is available online as well?
Yes, yeah, everywhere,
Okay.
all platforms.
All right. So what you're looking for when you go online, you're looking for Introspective 2 by MC333.
That's
And
it.
on the album, you'll see songs like Organic Seeds, KIG2,
That's
Let
it.
Me Fly,
Come on.
Alignment, Set the Plan,
Yo, Set the Plan, go hard too.
Kept Faith, Cold World, Up Again, Ascend, Built, Fell Back,
Yep.
Zelda, G.I. Joe,
Come on.
and Six of Hearts.
That's it.
Right, that's the whole title. That's the title off of there.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some work coming in the future.
Yep, always.
Got to stay tuned because we're gonna have some more for MC333.
Oh yeah.
This is Ken Conversations, episode 173. We are
173.
going in. We got someone in the chat right now. We're gonna reach out to them, see what they're up to. Big G, live show in Hamilton, Vertigo 3 bands, 8 p.m. free show. Cool, cool. It's, uh, less than likely I'll make it to Hamilton by 8 o'clock. You know, but it's all about plugging your stuff on
It's true. It's
all the
true.
available outlets. You know what I
It's
mean?
true. It's
This
true.
is how it is. It's how it is. So, yeah, this summer has been quite interesting. I just celebrated my 39th birthday.
Nice.
Oh boy. I said Friday we had people come over for a little bit. We usually do a little Friday thing, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Where we just kind of sit back and go over the week and whatnot. Saturday, Saturday I was in Brantford.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Show
Woke
over
up
there.
like 10 o'clock. No, woke up at 9, 10 o'clock. Drove to Brantford with the drummer for Effects May Vary.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Chilled out there for about an hour or two.
Okay.
Came back down here, straightened out my house a little bit, then went
Mm-hmm.
out to the park and sat down, just chilled out. Just, meditated with a 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then flipping, came back to the house. And did these individuals not sneak into this mofo, this decorated happy birthday all over this bitch?
They surprise you.
Yo, fam, I'm telling you, I come back to my house and just like, why are these people here? What are all these things, dude? Oh shit.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
lady
Yeah. Yeah.
fully hooked
Yeah.
me up. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Jax for putting it all together.
Yep.
It was a fun time, you know what I mean? And then like FX May Vary came down from Brantford after.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? And then
I got it
we
cracking.
recorded well actually Jason, aka DUI, recorded the album or went over the album with
Mm-hmm.
them. So like it's been a musical weekend. It's been a productive weekend. It's been full of productions and
Yep. Yep.
all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm working on the Andre video for Young Craze.
Work.
I'm just about finished the intro video for Young Craze. So there's 2 more productions under the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite part of production though?
I
Like,
see you. I see you doing your thing with the videos, man. Keep going with them. That's a dope skill. You know that.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's intricate, man. There's a lot of intricacies, like especially syncing everything.
Yep.
Syncing
Yep.
the audio is probably the hardest, most complicated part of it.
Right.
But once that's done, it's a cakewalk for
Mm-hmm.
me, anyways.
No, that's true. I probably see it the same way. To be honest, if I tried that.
Speaking of cakewalk, I just designed some new merch.
Okay.
I got to send some to my cousin because she ordered some.
Yep.
But look at that, culture shock.
Clean. 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 Tap in.
Just in time for the summer.
That's it.
Look at them stars. Look at them stars on the straps.
On the straps.
You know what I mean? Look at the thing. Culture shock right there. Look at the culture shock.
That's it. That's it. Summertime, yo. Summertime.
Just gotta let you know it's summertime vibes, so you can get your men's and ladies tanks.
Come on.
You know what?
They fly.
Yeah,
They fly.
you gotta order them, man. You
It's
gotta
true.
order them. Hit me up, info@sharetheshock.ca. If you'd like your tags, let me know your size.
Mm-hmm.
We got decals in rose gold. We could get black and white. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Like, let me know. Talk to the kid because the kid's so serious.
It's true.
All right. So
Tap in.
and to finish off the weekend, Sunday, I'm a season ticket holder for the Niagara River Lions. Shout out to the Niagara River Lions. You know what I mean? I got to shout out like Matt, and I got to shout out like, oh my gosh, Ryan. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them working there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like royalty whenever I go to the Meridian Center.
Yeah.
I was dressed as Batman on Sunday.
That's where you was at.
I was dressed as Batman on Sunday. My girl was dressed as Wonder Woman,
Right.
and I pulled up. And these guys know me so well because I asked them before what the theme for the day was, and they're like, "It's superheroes." I'm like, "Okay." So in my mind, I'm thinking, like, it's an artistic region. There's gonna be a lot of people out there dressed up as superheroes, bro.
That's true.
There were 4 people in the arena fully dressed as superheroes.
Dang, just 4.
2 of them were paid actors, and the other 2 were actors trying to get paid.
Right. So y'all was just there posted up. Like,
Posted up.
Yep,
We're
yep,
sitting section C, row 114 and everything. Then they come down. My dude comes down. He's like, "How would you like to sit at courtside.
Right.
Well, we're not going to say no to courtside seats. We've done that 3 games in a row. I got the fever for the courtside seats now.
Yeah.
So,
Chilling.
so I'm there now,
Batman courtside.
and we were chilling courtside. And on the way to courtside, we got stopped like 8 times.
No way.
Like 8 times, we got stopped to take pictures, fam. Fam, my girl wants
Yeah,
to go to the bathroom.
yeah, yeah.
She couldn't even go to the bathroom. She went to the
Oh
bathroom.
man.
We're standing by the bathroom. She's gonna untie me so I can go in because my back's a zip up.
We went to the event, but it was the event.
We were at the
You know
event,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like 3 times before she could go into the bathroom, she got stopped.
Yep, yep, yep.
Then as I'm waiting for her, I get stopped again.
Yeah.
She comes out. We're going back to the seats. A man comes up. He's like, I know I'm a season ticket holder too. I just
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to know if
yeah.
I could get you guys to come and take a picture with my girls. I'm like, okay,
Damn.
cool. On the way to get the picture, we got stopped another 4 times. I got,
Oh man.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
so many kids. It was so great.
That's
And
true.
then to top it all off,
Mm.
as I'm going to my seat, this kid runs up to me with his basketball.
Right.
He's like, "Excuse me, sir, can you sign this for me?"
No way.
I think that's the first
Did you
official.
sign it? Did you sign it, Batman?
I signed it, the block, aka the bat, aka the bat,
Yeah, okay, okay.
aka the bat,
Okay, the bat.
the brilliant, astute the brilliant, astute technician.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, so yeah,
Man, that's
I'm
hilarious.
telling you. So I like, you know what I mean? Like things are coming together for me, and I want to share this with people. I want people to know, hey,
It's true.
good is happening in the world. Why are we
Mm-hmm.
focused on the calamity and the
Right, right, right.
complication?
Right.
Like
People be worried about you going as Batman, but like, you know what I'm saying? You connecting with the kids, you
exactly,
doing your thing,
exactly,
you
and
being
like
you.
the smart, like it's hard for me not to put that suit on
Right. Right.
because of the reaction I get. It's like people want a superhero.
Right.
They want to see something larger than life
Life.
that will take their mind away from what is happening now.
You're right.
If I gotta be that guy, I will be that guy.
Him.
Wait, hold on, let me sit up. And then
Really him. That's
I
it.
will be that guy.
Him. Yeah.
Candid
Really
Conversations,
that guy.
episode 173. Shout out to all the people in
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah.
Absolute Clarity Maintenance Services. How you doing?
Shout out Absolute Clarity. I see you.
Nah, I mean in the building. Like we're just here. We're a few weeks out. Ladies and gentlemen, August 19th is coming soon. This time next week it's gonna be August 19th. I'm telling you this, and you're gonna say, "Oh, why didn't you invite me?" I'm telling you on the podcast I do weekly. I do 3 podcasts weekly. And if you're not watching one of the 3 podcasts weekly over the next 6 weeks, why should I invite you to something that I put so much energy into? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Like,
Talk to him.
you go, I, I got love for like people. I got love for my people. You know what I mean?
Of
But I
course.
find it funny. I don't know how many of my people are watching this as much as strangers.
Right.
But then I have them asking me personal questions about situations that I've already overcome like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just saying, like, why aren't you asking me about the things that are happening good in my
Right.
life?
Right. 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 Type stuff.
Why do you want to know about the drama?
Be like that.
Why you don't know about the drama?
Right.
It's, you know what I mean. It's, I guess it is. Hey, it's whatever.
Right.
It's
They,
whatever.
they know you. They know you from the past. You know, some people live in the past. You know what I'm saying? We'll be looking at the future. That's it.
That's it. It's like,
That's it.
I mean, I'm right now between August 19th, the next episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling, making my submission to the Village Global Network. Village Global Network, we make the network. I have to get them the drops for the station.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a little behind. So if I'm
Yeah.
behind the necessary tasks, why am I focusing on unnecessary ones? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if the lights go out, it's because the power is going to be cut from this bloody thunderstorm that's coming.
Yep.
But if the power goes out, sorry. But if the lights go out, it's because we've run out of sponsor donations. These things cost money. So if you want to see the lights going,
That's
you,
it.
you send a little donation towards share the shock at gmail.com and let us know how you want to see the lights, and we'll make the lights go like that. I got a few different colors. Got red, I got green, I got blue.
That's it.
You know, they strobe, they fade. You let me know what kind you want to see, and we'll set that up. Info at sharetheshock.ca is where you go to get more information on how to be a part of this podcast. There's so much happening in the world today, ladies and gentlemen. So, what is the biggest world event that you have taken notice of?
Uh, you know, I don't be giving too much attention to a lot of the mainstream news and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot of it be distraction as well. So I don't really give it too much attention. And even if I do, you know what I'm saying, don't be thinking too much about it and stuff like that. Um, as far as world events and stuff like that, we've had some things going on, up and down this year and stuff like that. Um, obviously being from Canada,
Yeah.
we've been having these wildfires and stuff like that lately. It's
Yeah.
been it's been it's been a smoky summer.
It has.
Anyone kind of in the East Coast, even New York, y'all know it's kind of been a smoky summer. So it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows and stuff like that.
Yep.
But we gonna make the best of it. Yeah,
Of course, we're Canadians. That's what we do.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we don't start shooting shit up because we don't get our way.
You-
We talk about it.
that's it. That's it. You got to. Right?
It is what it is. Yeah, those
Exactly.
wildfires are crazy, and it's like, I mean, now this kind of rain is good for it, but when you think about the tornadoes coming from a mixture of warm and cool air, like
Right.
the cold air from the rain and the
Mm-hmm.
hot air from the climate or from
Right.
the environment, it's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something.
It's true. We've been having a whole lot of storms. Just the other day, um, we had another storm too, and I seen hail come down the size of like golf balls, man.
Yep,
I was like, dude, what's going on?
it's madness
Some
afoot.
madness.
So, all right, we're just about at the halfway mark of the show.
Halfway.
And at that time is where I like to flip the scripts. Now, when I flip the script, I like to give the guest an opportunity to be the host and ask any questions they may have or make any statements they may want to make. So, MC333, I'm going to give you the floor as I flip the script.
Okay. Yeah, check mic, check mic. We- So you did really flip the script, which is crazy.
Yeah,
But we asked some good questions and stuff like that, and you know, as far as the negative stuff in the world, you know what I'm saying, we don't give that stuff too much energy. We give life to positivity, and we don't keep doing what we got to do, regardless. You know what I'm saying, making a way and creating opportunity. So that's what we're gonna continue to do.
all right.
As far as the music, man, you know what I'm saying. How's this year been for you as far as your creations and stuff like that? Like,
Whew.
what's your next? You say this show upcoming for you would be the next like biggest project and stuff like that
Yeah,
coming up.
this next show, I mean, we're this next show, August 19th, 2023 at Camp Cataract, 4317 Queen Street, Niagara Falls, Ontario. It's going to feature the likes of, I mean, we got Johnny Armani, we got 23 Don, we got, oh man, yours truly will be performing and
Yeah,
DJing. I got I got a list of people that will be showing up and showing out. Cavalry will be there. Vachi's gonna
yeah,
be there. Those are artists working in esteemed circles, we'll say. Esteemed circles. Now, I might run a magazine, but I also kind of work with AMAG, so you
yeah.
know, I could say that loosely. I'm allowed to say that because I'm working with one of their affiliates,
Right.
Chuck Ice, who is definitely renowned for his capacities. And when anybody does something, there's always good and bad that comes with it. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to believe in the best of everything that's
Right.
happening, and
Of course.
you just got to be mindful of how you move. So I just making sure that these people know that it's going down.
It is.
It's happening. Like we said, the last one we did it. And if you guys are paying attention, we are invigorating the culture out here. Juneteenth weekend was our last one. Emancipation Month is our next one. Focus on the message. This isn't a moment, it is a movement.
Mm-hmm.
Darkness falls on those who are the brightest.
You know that.
There we go. Let's go. All right. So,
So yeah, rocking.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man. So, what artists do you rock with? Like from the I want to say from the originating, from the forefathers to the to the currents. Like, which artists are you rocking with right now? Because we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. You know what I mean? It's a big
Yep,
thing.
yep, yep. You're right,
I
man.
just
You're right.
realized LL Cool J's been performing as long as I've been alive.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right,
that. Like the man doesn't look like he's 45.
right, right.
He's pushing 60.
Mm-hmm. There's some OGs in the game. I'm a big fan of old school hip hop too. So
Yeah,
infinitely a lot of them forefathers and stuff like that. From back in the day, even from groups like different groups and stuff like that. Even artists from back in the day. Easy E,
yeah,
big one for me.
okay,
Big Michael Jackson fan.
yeah,
Um, regular. Um, Currency.
okay,
Burner. 415.
yeah,
Founder of Cookies. You know what I'm saying? I met him when he came out to Toronto back in like 2019.
okay,
El Chivo tour. Shout out to him. Mad cool, mad smoky vibes. You know, some of those guys, laid some dope footprints in the sand and stuff like that, and dope movements.
yeah,
And I see it all as a W for sure.
okay,
Um, Larry June, Currency, AWAX, few of those guys. I'll be listening to. I'm saying more current.
okay.
More current.
All right. Jason Budd, aka DUI, says, "What up? Y'all need to go to xrpradio.com right now. xrpradio.com, and you need to vote for the song Maybe, produced by DUI, recorded. My verse was recorded by Jax. You know what I mean? The POE, aka someone else, dropped an infectious melody on it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Y'all gotta check us out. xrpradio.com. The official release for Baby happens July 31st, 2023. We're gonna make some things happen this year, man. I'm I'm
Yes.
I'm on a top 40 chart in the UK.
Come on.
I mean, like magazine aside, podcast aside, like all of those things happened, and then I got onto the charts in the UK,
Right.
and I got DUI to thank for that. This guy's got more connections than a circuit breaker.
Right.
Like
Yeah, man.
Transformers don't connect like this guy. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Right. There's numbers, man. Don't keep doing numbers.
I'm
It's
t-
good stuff.
He's got a formula, and the damn thing works.
Right.
Like I remember when I first met him, I thought I know what I know, you know what I mean? But it's
Mm.
like those people who know stuff and they don't like they're not boastful and they're not like, oh, this is what I know, this is what I
Right.
know.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
he just had his way of proving his point without like you know what I mean,
Doing too
egging
much.
himself up as they say in the Caribbean.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I at first I was just like, okay, we had a barbecue. I'm like, I trust you with meat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then at the barbecue, he set up the wires and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I trust you with wires and meat.
And me. Right.
And then it's like, oh wait, you need fire to cook the meat. So I trust you with fire, wires, and meat. But if it comes to technology, we might have a few arguments.
Right. Right. Right.
So you
Type
know what I
shit.
mean? But
Mm.
like, and then, so you don't judge a book by its cover.
No. No.
He told me, watch a joke. This guy has spoken some things into reality. He told
Mhm.
me that I should join the slow pitch team at the Regency, which is in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Subsequent week, I was invited to join a baseball team in the Regency in Niagara Falls.
Then what? Yep. Yep.
So I invited him to join the baseball team
In Niagara Falls. Yeah.
at the Regency
Yep.
in Niagara Falls. Are you guys paying attention to where we're playing baseball this year?
Yep.
All right, cool. So now, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna out you a little bit. This guy, if you look at him, right,
Mhm.
he does look like a biker.
Right.
Okay, he like when I first saw him, I judged him for being a biker.
Right.
The name Butt comes from India. Okay,
Mhm.
and he's also indigenous.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's two kinds of Indian right
Right.
now, technically. And I know
Right.
that's not the proper term, but we're not being politically correct. It's candid conversations. Go away if you want that shit.
Right.
Anyways, so
Come on.
so I'm sitting there looking at his size, thinking, okay, like I'm about 250, 260.
Mhm.
I can move, but you know what I mean? When I move, I have to try.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm watching this guy move around the baseball diamond. This guy's grandchild is out there. Grandchild's out there screaming, "Yay, Papa!" And I'm like, what the? There's 3 generations of you
Right,
out here,
right,
and you're
right.
still on the field running like you are one of those second or third generations.
Right. Right.
What the?
Right. Right. Big
What the
chillin'.
hell?
You sprinting. Man. You
Sprinting. He's
You
like,
got it.
he's got years on me.
And you were saying he was like 250.
We're about the same
Same
size.
size, yeah,
About the
yeah.
same size, yeah.
Be moving,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro. Like you never judge. Don't judge. Just
It's
experience
true.
life.
It's true. It's
Just
really do, man.
experience life, man. Because judgments will lead you to places that you might not want to be. Where experiencing life might take you to exactly where you're trying to go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Keep it light. Just go through it.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Calculate it, strategize it,
Yep.
and execute.
Meditate and pray.
That's it.
Yeah. Gotta shout out everybody listening on the Village Global Network on Culture Shock Radio, Zeno.fm/CULCHASHOCKRADIO. We in this, we do this. It's how we make it happen. All right, the Village Global
Yeah.
Network. We made the network. Gotta shout out TFM Top Flow Mafia for sponsoring Culture Shock Magazine as well. Culture Shock Magazine can be found at the website, which is magazine.sharetheshock.ca. That's right, magazine.sharetheshock.ca. Issue 29 and 30 are going to be up shortly, so get issue 27 and 28 while you can. Issue 29 features the Calf Cat. It features the Niagara River Lions. It features mental health information on how to deal with anxiety,
Come on.
and it has businesses in there. Also, an opportunity to participate in the Village Global Network promotion plan. If you do participate in the Village Global Network promotion plan, and it is because of me, you need to enter the block in the subject line when you message info@villageglobalnetwork.com about it. If you want to know more about how you can get your brand across 117 countries and into at least 24 shows on air. 20. Come on.
Let's go.
Info at
That's it.
villageglobalnetwork.com. Hit it up. Got to
Boom.
shout out Finally TV, you know what I mean? Sister Sam from Let's Get Activated podcast, Bunky from Tea Time with Miss Bunky, you know what I mean? Got to shout out the powerhouse that is MJ Hip Hop's Connects, or MJ's Hip Hop Connects. I'm telling you, most of last year,
Mm.
my show was filled by MJ.
Okay.
MJ has a roster of talent. Like, I mean, I'm talking. I can't even. I, guys, why are you messing with the lights?
Man, the energy in the room, man, is high.
Like,
The vibes is good, man.
the
Keep it
vibe
up.
is good. We trying to promote people and stuff
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We just trying to get. Yeah, I'm like the Cheshire Cat right now. Look at this.
That's it.
All you can see is eyes and teeth.
Pull up where you glitch in the matrix.
You know what I mean? Like they just.
Uh,
I feel like John Cena.
huh,
You can't see me.
that's it.
You know what I mean? Like, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna
Back
drop my
at
own
me.
donation in. I gotta keep my lights running. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
there we go.
Trust me.
There we go. All right, man. Telling you, Caravana weekend is coming up.
Yo, it's approaching.
You going to that?
I was gonna ask what you saying for that.
I'm going down. I'm going down from the third because
Okay.
I'm not driving through traffic on the fourth or the fifth.
Right, so you chilling.
I'm chilling with Mom Dukes. You know what I mean? I haven't seen
Alright.
Mom Dukes in a minute, so I'm gonna go
Right.
spend some time with her. You know what I mean? Introduce her to the new family unit. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Get the structure and everything settled out.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I'm probably gonna drive part way
Right.
and then park at one of those off the beaten trail
Yeah,
stations
yeah,
like
yeah.
Osgood or some shit like
Right.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to do
One
one of
of
those.
those, one of those
One
where
of those.
the bus could get to one of the 24-hour buses could get there. You
Yep,
know what I
yep,
mean?
yep.
But it's not like Kennedy or Warden or
Right.
Victoria Park where
Right.
everybody's flooding.
You know?
Well,
Can't
guy,
even find
I'm
parking.
telling you. And then we're just gonna take the train down. Actually, I might drive downtown to like Etobicoke, Mississauga side,
Right.
and then work my way back in.
Yeah, because that would like that's usually what I'll be doing, like training in from over there,
Yeah,
and then you pretty much smooth.
yeah. Because if you try to come in from Toronto, you fighting 4 million people.
Yeah, no, for sure,
This,
for sure.
it's not happening. Like,
Yeah, especially when you be driving too. Like it depends, you gotta find a nice place to park, and you'll get stuck real quick.
let me tell you how.
Man,
One year we drove to Carabana,
right?
and there was no parking.
No, I believe you. It's
So
bad.
there's a no standing sign facing the street, and there's this patch of grass that goes for like 4 kilometers. So I pull up on a patch of grass because it doesn't say no parking; it says no standing. It
Right.
says no standing, and the no standing applies to the street. There's no sign that says no parking on the grass.
Right.
So if there's no sign that says it's illegal, it's legal
Mhm.
unless you know otherwise to be
You're
true.
right. Right.
Now, none of these people making the law are telling themselves that they're doing is legal.
Mhm.
So why should I tell myself that something that benefits me is unlawful? I didn't hurting anybody in the
Mhm.
process.
Mhm.
So I pull up my car and I park.
You park. Park.
50 fucking people park their car behind me.
Park. Yeah.
50 people parked in line with me.
Yeah.
When I came back, there was a row of 2 kilometers of cars from where I parked all the way to as far as I could see. And every one of them had a ticket on it.
Oh man, that was that.
Toronto thought they were going to get rich off us.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Toronto didn't get shit off us. I said, I
They
went to
get
the
it.
courthouse
Mhm.
the Monday after,
Mhm.
and I stood in that line and I bitched and I chewed and I griped and I dropped the legalese that no one thought this brother knew.
That's it.
I said, if there's a no standing sign pointed towards the street and I'm parked on the grass, how does that affect me? Well, there's nothing that says you're allowed to park on the grass. There's also nothing that says I'm not allowed to park on the grass. Try me.
It's true. And you're right.
Case didn't even make it to court.
So it be. You know your rights. Know your shit.
Know your stuff, man. Know
Come on.
what you're allowed to do from where you're allowed to do it. And people will not try to stop you every time. But hey, guess what? As long as you're not hurt nobody
Right.
and working within the boundaries of what is pure and true, nothing gonna stop you from accomplishing your goals.
Keep going.
Keep going. Candid Conversations, episode 173 with MC 333.
Yeah. Yep.
I find it fitting. This week, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 7th-year episode, the 7th-anniversary episode of the Terrell Effect. I don't know who's going to come on, but I've invited a lot of people. I've invited people to come on and share their stories,
Right.
share what they remember,
Mhm.
share what they know, share what they want to happen. And it's going to be massive, even if it's just me playing my music by myself. You understand? And it's not going to be that because I've already put out the call to the Village Global Network, and they always come through. Village Global Network, we're here for you.
That's it.
I'm just coming up with slogans all over the place. I don't even know if
I
they
know. I
approve
know.
of
I
this
know.
shit.
I know. I know. It's off top. You know. Off top.
Off the top, bro. Off the top. It's like I gave. I have ideas for marketing galore, bro. Like,
It's true.
why do cereal boxes not have Ziploc bags in them?
Right.
Why? Why is it not a Ziploc
A
bag?
Ziploc
You
bag.
make it
Right.
you make it like the weed bags. The first tear, you tear it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. You know.
You know what I mean? And
Trust me.
then after that, you just pour it out, zip it back up.
Right. So it's staying fresh.
I demand a merger between Ziploc and the Canadian cereal company. Pick Post, pick Kellogg's, pick somebody. But if I don't see it soon, I'm gonna pick
Kellogg's.
pockets.
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kellogg's
Yeah.
Rice Krispies,
Trust me.
Snap Crackle Pop.
Yeah. That would be mad innovative.
It would be. There's some, bro. I am the man who invented Air Miles Cash.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear
I don't know if you guys know what Air Miles Cash is, but if you don't, you're welcome. If you do, you're
that.
welcome. I remember I got this voucher.
Yeah.
And I'm telling these stories not to boast, but to show people you can make change in your life
Right.
as well. So I got a voucher for a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I never got the time to go to the movie. So I was like, okay. So I called them back and they're like, oh yeah, FX May Vary is dope too. Um and yeah, FX May Vary is coming out with an album soon.
Mm.
But so I'm there and I'm like, okay. Um shit, I took a tangent. I forgot what I was talking about. Thanks, DUI. No, I was there like, okay, so what? Fuck, complete tangent. Um, no. It was like I was doing something and I completely forgot. So we're gonna pick another topic.
Mhm.
Um,
One of those ones.
yeah, man, it just escaped me.
Yeah, I know. One
So
of those
strong,
ones.
so strong. It's like that's not important right now.
Yeah, it faded. It'll come back though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sneaky.
So but yeah, FX May Vary was down here on Sunday. Mine and Charlotte, they were recording. They're coming down here again soon. Soon.
Fly.
Soon. There we go. There we go. I didn't see that last one. I was supposed to change that a little bit. But yeah, man, it's just madness how things could happen out of nowhere and be really, really good for you or mess your stuff up
Yep,
like you wouldn't
of
believe.
course, of course.
You know
You
what
know
I
what I'm
mean?
saying?
So
Not everything for you.
I gotta give
Shit
you
like that.
kudos though for putting this all together. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the album and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you could tell, like you know what I mean. There's room for growth, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
hundo.
you can tell you're business minded.
Yeah, yeah, hundo.
This is the mind of a business. This takes me back to like this takes me back, bro. Like, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
things that I respect about this.
Right,
This takes me back to when I was about like 18, 19.
right, right.
You know what I mean? This is classic right here. This
Classic,
is
man. And that's the
vintage.
thing. I like the classic, like you said. You know what I'm saying? It could have been better, and I could have done it a little, fresher inside. But I like the classic, like the vintage type shit. It's
Yeah,
kind of dope. So I kind of went that way. At least for
this
the first couple albums, I fuck with it.
this is a style of production. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
It's
right,
like so. Don't even fault yourself for that.
right,
You know what I mean? That's dope. Like that you saw your project through to completion from
right,
instrumental to production.
right.
You know what I mean? There's people who will talk and have all their stuff in a basement still.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You actually brought your stuff to the airwaves and you're getting people to listen to it. So
Right,
more power to you.
right.
More power to us because we need
Much
these lights to
respect.
stay on.
Yeah, salute,
There we go. There we go.
salute.
There we go. All right.
Good shit.
Yeah, man. We coming close to the end of the show.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
starting to rain out here.
yeah.
But yeah. So what do you got? What are your plans for the future?
And plan for the future. Well, near future. Y'all stay tuned. Anyone on here, stay in tune. Look out. July 28th, new music video drops. Triple Three's World.
Yeah.
We got the
Check.
album Triple Three's World um, dropping real soon. I'm thinking sometime next month. And it's crazy that you said your show was what, the 19th.
19.
I done had a date in my head, like literally right around that.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So well, look out for the music video and stuff like that. We got a couple music videos coming soon, so y'all stay tuned and y'all gonna really rock with this album for sure. And just gonna keep doing what we gotta do. So that's for the near future, and as far as the rest of the year and stuff like that, we got a record label, Star Walker Records. We're gonna keep scouting, keep looking for talent, keep looking for strong, motivated individuals. Looking to expand a catalog and um, just looking to partner up and stuff like that, collaborations. Um, so like I was telling you a little bit earlier, we just signed an artist
Yeah.
um, from Nigeria just a few days ago and stuff like that, and we
Nice.
expanding we expanding our catalog. So just keep on growing and utilizing different genres of music and stuff like that, just to create a whole essence because this is like you said, it's a movement, it's a lifestyle. So
Yep.
Teamwork made the dream work, and we're gonna do it with all kinds of genres of music. I like rap, I love rap, but we got the Afro beats, we got singers, we got vocalists, and all that kinds of stuff. So
Hmm.
we gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep growing.
Yeah, man. Growth.
That's it.
Growth. Oh, dog's just sitting beside me, all sprawled out on the ground. Gonna have to put him outside soon to, do his business. But it's raining, so I don't want to leave him outside like that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm compassionate. I wouldn't even put the choke collar on him.
right,
I wouldn't. He's a little
right.
shit,
You
but
little
like, you know
smart,
what I
right?
mean? Like,
You
I,
good?
I look at it like, what would I want for me if I was in
Good
that
job.
situation?
Right, right.
And if more people were to do that, we'd probably have less calamity in the world.
Yeah,
Before you act like an asshole towards somebody else, ask how you would want to be handled if you were that person,
correct.
right? Or that thing. Animal cruelty wouldn't exist if you thought like that.
Right,
Cruelty wouldn't exist if you thought like that. Know what I mean?
cruelty free.
Like,
Yeah.
just saying. Is there anyone you want to shout out before we head out, though?
Man, shout out all my people, shout out all my supporters, shout out all the listeners, man. Most, first and foremost, and my family, all the ones that be backing me and supporting the vision and stuff like that.
Yep.
Without the motivation and stuff,
Mm.
um, I'm very driven myself, but it's nice to have people in your corner.
Yes.
People you can look to, people you can talk to, stuff like that. Shout out the team and Star Walker Records, shout out Endless Abilities. Um, we gonna keep growing, we gonna keep doing it, man. So appreciate everyone that's helped me this far on the journey, and we gonna go even farther. This ain't the end. This is it ain't even start yet. So You're gonna keep it going. That's it.
Yeah.
For anyone out there, you know what I'm saying, that any other artist, whatever you're doing, business endeavor, creative, think, plan, execute. Think, plan, iterate, make adjustments.
Sure.
Develop clarity,
Yep.
and you'll see what path is meant for you. Hone in on it, double down, triple down, and don't stop. Persistency is key.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Yes. So what have you learned since you started that you wish you knew when you started?
Network is network for sure.
Okay.
Your network is important. Your network is your network. Early on in the music career, I wasn't really, too fond of networking and stuff like that. I didn't really have it in mind, but obviously as I expand, as I grew naturally too, just learned the importance of relationships and good relationships, um, you know, valuing those and certain partnerships and things of that nature, collaboration and building your network of like minds. So at the end of the day, you still have people that support you. You still have people you can talk with. You still have people that value the same things in the same space as you. You know what I'm saying? Same atmosphere and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
so definitely network, and don't be shy to network. That's the thing. I was more so shy to network early on in my career. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um, wasn't really too big on it, and I was just kind of like keep it to myself. But it's like you gotta expand for that growth. You gotta apply pressure, like we be saying, teamwork make the dream work, and
Yeah.
it's really about unity. So
Unity in the community.
valuing good and healthy relationships, and that goes for the homies as well. So
Yeah, and that means cutting off stagnant, or not even stagnant, but cutting off toxic relationships.
exactly.
Like you can't be afraid to let someone go. I know I've been a toxic person to people, and I know
Right.
people have let me go.
Yeah.
I learned where my toxicities were, and I said, you know what, some of these people weren't really worth being around anyways because they
Right.
were what was making me toxic.
Right.
So I changed my ways, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna be as affirmative as I can, as positive as I can, and take life in stride because there's so many people like there's so many people to tell me that I can't accomplish something or that I'm not able to do something or whatever. I have to be able to tell myself that I can.
Exactly.
Believe beyond belief. And then, you know what I mean? Whatever else will follow.
Right. So once an individual kind of digs deep to look in the mirror and kind of do that shadow work, and you kind of realize what path you want to go down and what path in the tunnel you want to you see yourself going down. You can't be scared to shed certain relationships that do hold you back, and that's really that'd be the hardest part sometimes. Because you wanna grow with everyone, but sometimes you can't grow with everyone, and sometimes you
Yep.
outgrow certain people, and certain situations, and certain crowds, all that kind of stuff. And at that point, you may get discouraged, etc., because you may feel alone during a certain time, during a certain period. But stay focused, hold that vision, and believe you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? It may be scary, it's unknowing, but believe you'll get there, and the right people will come around for sure. You will meet the right people.
This young man has an old soul. Ladies and gentlemen, MC 333
Come on,
in
come
Culture
on.
Shock Studios for episode 173 of Candid Conversations. We're in the building with yours truly, DABLOCK, the man who talks the things he walks. Stay dark as he plays his part. Stay sharp with
Yeah,
the effervescent mind, the T-Stock.
come on.
Oh man, I got hard. Okay, so we're gonna wind this down here. Gonna wind this down here. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
been about an hour, and we got other stuff to do. We got to touch base.
For sure.
Make some collaborations go on. Yeah, man. So next week, come back for another episode of Candid Conversations.
Yeah.
Be sure to watch the Terrell Effect on Saturday at 12 p.m. Go to youtube.com/ at expose the north 8741. That's EXPOSETHENORTH 8741. Check it out. So for MC 333,
Yeah.
yours truly,
Come
and the
on.
doggy,
Yeah.
it's the block saying thank you for your time. Appreciate you listening.
Yep.
I'm gonna end with rhyme. Stay up and ever glistening.
Yep. And the conversations. We appreciate you for